Hello, my name is Talhabat and I am here to present my assignment topic, that is impact of COVID-19 on education and satisfaction analysis of students. COVID-19 is a pandemic that has thrown the whole world into the state of chaos and impacted our educational institutes. To prevent this pandemic, socially detachment is the only way possible, due to which all schools and universities have been closed in most of the countries. This creates different opportunities and change in the mode of education. Many educational institutes have changed from traditional way of teaching to online teaching with the help of technology. In this section, I have focused on figuring out whether the students are satisfied with the sudden change in the mode of education or not. The online environment has been found to be challenging in terms of learning. There have been many hurdles that prohibit students from getting an online education to their satisfaction. Some of them are administrative and technical challenges, lack of academic and technical skills, interaction with class, motivation, time, and support for studies, as well as the accessibility and cost of the internet. There have been several research that have utilized statistical methodologies to explore features of learning education, such as level of satisfaction and perceived learning interaction and self-efficiency. According to the recent study, numerous predictive models were built using multiple linear regression. These models were then used to determine how much variance each predictor explained. To predict the student satisfaction level, I have took the dataset of COVID-19 education impact survey from kaggle.com, in which we have 23 features and 1033 number of observations. So here you can see the features that we have in our dataset, from which I will predict the student satisfaction in online education. Then we have the data visualization of our dataset, in which I am displaying the gender, home location, level of education of student, as you can see here. Then we have the bar chart representation of level of satisfaction and performance in online education of student. This is the correlation matrix, in which the more the darker the color is, represent the more correlation between the attributes. In the data cleaning, we will remove the data which is not useful in the data analysis. It is also known as the feature engineering. After that, we rename the columns which is not according to a standard or not easy to understand. Then we have the encoding of categorical data into the numerical data. In the last check, with checking the missing values. I have used linear regression for the model training and then predicting the result. In linear regression, we predict the value of one variable given the value of another variable in the dataset. Then we have the performance, in which you can see the actual and predicted result. Both RMSE and R2 quantify how well a regression model fits a dataset. The RMSE tells us how well a regression model can predict the value of the response variable in absolute terms, while R2 tells us how well a model can predict the value of the response variable. Despite various obstacles, the study demonstrated that students were able to adopt to the new distance learning strategies. In addition, the students agreed that the efficiency of distance learning was greater than that of classroom learning. So this is the development part of my assignment. I have done this on Google Colabs. As you can see, firstly we are importing several libraries, then we are reading the dataset from a file, then displaying the dataset, displaying the information of dataset. Then I am printing some values and their count. Then I'm visualizing the data. Firstly, we have the correlation matrix. Then I'm visualization with the help of Matplot library, in which you can see firstly we have the bar chart of level of satisfaction in online education. Then we have the histogram of different features of our dataset, attributes of our dataset. Then we have the a bar chart of performance in online education, and then we have the bar chart of average mark scored before the pandemic in traditional classroom. Then we are then we performing the data cleaning. After that, we're checking our newly updated data set and checking if there's a null value. Then we are implementing label encoder, in which we are in which encoder feature between 0 and n classes 1. Then we are implementing one hot encoder. After that, we have feature preparation, in which we split the data set into the features and target class. And after that, splitting the training set and the test set, in which we have set the training set to 20% and test set to 20% and training to 80%. Then we are normalizing our data. Then also we use the robust scaler. Then we have the PCA. After that, we're using the linear regression. As you can the visualization, then we are predicting the result and evaluating the accuracy. You can see the R square score and MSC square here. Then we are performing ridge regression and visualizing and checking its R2 and MSC score. And at the end, we have a RDC entry. That's all. Thank you.